When we're talking about data, we often want to summarize it. One of the ways we can summarize is through the measures of central tendency. These are numbers that represent what is typical or average in a variety of situations. They are generally located towards the center of the distribution. In this class, Math 120, we will be talking about three measures of central tendency: mean, median, and mode. You'll also see mid-range on your homework, but it will not be on the test. Mean is the sum of the data divided by the number of items. When someone talks about the average, they are usually talking about the mean. And the mean is very sensitive to outliers. Outliers are very large or very small data values when you compare them to the rest of the data in the set. So if you have one very large number, it will make the mean higher than it should be compared to the rest of the data. The median is the middle number when the data is placed in order. If we want to find the median, we arrange the data items in order from smallest to largest. If the number of data items is odd, the median is the data item in the middle of the list because there will only be one number in the middle of the list. If the number of data items is even, you'll have two numbers in the middle of the list. So we take the mean of those two numbers. We add them up and divide by 2 to find the median. The benefit of the median is that it's not sensitive to outliers. One other thing to keep in mind for the median is if you have a large set of data, or if you're looking at the data in a frequency distribution, we have a formula to find the position of the median. We use this definition at the bottom. If n data items are arranged in order from smallest to largest, the median is the value in the n plus 1 over 2 position. We'll deal with an example of that in class. The mode is the other measure of central tendency that we deal with quite often. And the mode is the data value that occurs most often in a data set. If more than one data value has the highest frequency, then both or all of those data values are the mode. And if there's no data value that occurs most often, if everything happens once or everything happens twice, then the data set has no mode. And when that is the case, we write the words no mode. Do not write 0 because 0 is a data value. If you write 0, it means that 0 is the number that occurs most often. Now, like I said, you will see mid-range on your homework, but not on your test. The definition of mid-range is the lowest data value plus the highest data value divided by 2. We're going to practice finding mean, median, and mode of two sets of data. If we look at number 1, we have 7, 4, 3, 2, 8, 5, 1, and 3. To find the mean, I add all of these numbers up. Remember, sum is our keyword for addition. And we have to divide by however many things there are. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 data items. So we divide by 8. On your calculator, make sure you add everything up first and hit enter. It will give you 33. And then divide by 8 to get 4.125. When we're trying to find the median, we need to put all of the numbers in order from smallest to largest. The smallest is 1, then 2, then 3, and 3 again, and 4, and 5, 7, and 8. And I always just kind of count my numbers to make sure I didn't miss one. I know I had 8 from the mean calculation. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers, so I know I did not miss anything. To find the median, I cross them out in pairs. So I cross out the smallest and biggest, smallest and biggest, smallest and biggest. Now I have two numbers in the middle here, 3 and 4. So when that happens, I find the mean of those numbers. I do 3 plus 4 divided by 2, which gives me 7 halves, or 3.5. The median then is 3.5. The last thing we need to find for number 1 is the mode. So I usually look back here at the list for the numbers in order and look for what happens the most. 3 happens twice, and that is the only number that happens twice. Everything else only happens once. So the mode is 3. If we look at this next set, number 2, we have 1, 3, 5, 7, 6, 1, 4, 4, and 8. If I'm trying to find the mean, I need to add all of them up. And this time, there are 9 pieces of data. Oh, I forgot a plus sign in there. And we divide by the number of pieces of data. Once again, we need to add them up first, which gives us 39. When we do 39 divided by 9, we get 4.3 repeating. If I'm trying to find the median and the mode, I'll kind of do them together this time. For the median, I need to list them from smallest to largest. So I have 1 and 1, 3, 4 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Before I start crossing everything out, I'm going to look for the mode this time. And if you notice, 1 happens twice, 4 happens twice. So both of those numbers occur the most amount of times. In this set of data then, we have 2 modes, 1 and 4. If I go back to finding the median, once again I'm going to cross out in pairs. Cross out the smallest and the biggest, the smallest and the biggest. I continue with this until I find the number in the middle. And in this case, because there was an odd number of data, there were 9 data items, there's only one number in the middle, 4. So the median is 4.